Creative fatigue is absolutely crucial for brands and businesses in the AI era, and I'm going to show you why. Creative fatigue is the process of people seeing your ads and being less receptive towards them. Usually in the past, it's been about, 5 times if somebody sees your ad. Nowadays, it's being more around the 2 to 3 mark, which is not good. And it's a product of more content being pushed, more ads being pushed, and how those ads and content are being pushed is because the brands that are actually winning the attention game, grabbing that customer's attention, they are using AI to mass produce content and ads in the form of static ad images, product images. They are doing custom AI UGC where they are using AI avatars, people or people, avatars that look just like me, that are showing your product or, opening your product, stuff like that. Water bottle, vitamins, clothing is a big one, you name it, right? And the brands that are winning in the AI era are obviously using AI. So it's almost 2026. If you're not using AI right now to absolutely mass produce tons and tons of content, then you are already behind. There are apps out there, like app companies, that are producing, I don't know how much a week, but last time I checked, there have been a couple. I believe one is called Learn or Learna.ai that has about 10,000 pieces of content. And this is just some small app. 10,000 pieces of content. It's no longer like a game of I need to go and hire a my marketing agency or get my marketing agency or hire a marketing agency or some other, something like that to have them do my ads for me, right? Or get an influencer, do influencer deals, which are notoriously bad, right? It's a bad deal for the brand usually and a great deal for the influencer because they usually just overcharge and all you end up getting is the reach from their own account from when they post the posts, and then you're able to also get that video and run it as an ad. Usually that's how it's done, and it's a pretty bad deal. I would not recommend it. If you're a brand, you already know what this is like. Then there's going the freelancer slash micro influencer route, and they usually charge, per video. It'll be around like $200 to $500 for like 1 to 2 videos, which is like awful. When right now you need literally like, I mean, to find one winner, you need like 10 to 15 different ads, right? And if you want to do variations, they charge extra on top of that. And it's the old way of doing stuff. I've talked about this in previous videos. It's the old way of doing stuff. And you don't need it anymore. You don't need to go out and hire people to basically make your content for you. You can use AI to do that. Now, two little things I found earlier while doing research. Meta itself, this is from MSN, Meta itself is going to use chatbot conversations. Like, if you didn't know, Meta has like AI chatbots within Facebook, I believe. They might also be in Instagram. And people talk to AI a lot more like openly than they do with like actual people or content. Like for example, the stuff I say to ChatGPT, stuff that I would like never make content about or really like talk about to like other people, right? I'm not saying it's weird stuff. It's just questions and weird things that you want to know, right? Or like, it might be weird. Some people use it for therapy, right? And while this brings up a whole host of conversation about privacy, unfortunately, this just makes us more money. So I don't really care about the privacy part. They can have my data if they want, but Meta will now use chatbot history as to help personalize ads and content right here, which is huge, absolutely huge. This will be like a huge step forward for better ad targeting because the ROAS is always like increase or decreasing, sorry, and it's just gets harder and harder to like run ads profitably at a large scale, right? Now, this is just one thing and another like instance of why AI is important, right? This is an article again on MSN down right here. OpenAI's ChatGPT takes on e-commerce with Etsy Shopify partnership. This was announced yesterday, I believe. ChatGPT with 3.5 billion messages a day is now going to recommend products, or not recommend, but if the product gets shown, if somebody's looking for something and the product gets shown in the answer that they get, they can buy inside of the app, which means they don't have to go to your website to buy it. There will be significantly less visits to your website, less click through, but there will be more purchases because, as we all know, the transition from ad click to website, if it's too slow or if it's too off, it can literally just kill that visitor as a possible customer. So this is absolutely huge that ChatGPT is now offering in chat like agentic commerce, right? Agentic commerce, kind of a thing popping off right now. So that should A, get you very excited, and B, show you why AI is like anything and everything that you should be doing, even if you're running an ecom brand. Like, so one tool that you want to definitely use is Arcads, arcads.ai. They make AI UGC with AI actors slash avatars. These people do not exist. And they do it's a very good job at generating like really authentic and real looking video. Like it does genuinely look like something that you just see from an average creator, like scrolling through TikTok. It looks nice, it looks good, and it looks high quality. Not high quality enough to look like fake, right? Again, you don't want the videos looking so flashy, and like high quality doesn't necessarily mean it will be high converting, which is a misconception that brands always have, and especially marketing directors always have, right? Better quality does not mean better performance. So I would, if you are interested, go get on Arcads, go, try it out. It's a little costly. It's around like $10 a video if you want to do that. But, if you're a brand and you obviously have a marketing budget, then I would definitely put some aside to try this out. It is a very useful, very definitely one of the best like AI tools for AI UGC at the moment. And then you have HeyGen. HeyGen is more like an all-in-one kind of platform as it loads. Give me, I'm on a bad PC. I'm not on my work computer. I have to do this quickly. There we go. HeyGen is more like a video, like just AI video platform. It's much more general. It's not as specific as Arcads is. And I don't really like using it. Like me and my team, we create like AI ads for companies, very quick deliverables and stuff like that. So we don't normally use HeyGen, but I would heavily incentivize if you want to try it out because again, you need to test different tools, find out what works for you, what gives the best output, the highest quality output. Again, high quality is kind of derivative here because you don't want to looking too perfect. You don't want to looking like it was made by AI. And then what we actually use is N8N. And N8N is a no code drag and drop kind of platform, I guess. You can build lots of different things. You can do pretty much an infinite amount of things, right? And this is what we use. And you do have to be very technical, unfortunately. Like drag and drop does not mean that like any average person can just like pick up and do this like instantly. There is a pretty hefty learning curve, which is quite difficult to make the time for, and especially like energy for if you're already running a business. So that's why like AI agencies are huge right now, because um, people just they don't have time to go in and learn all of this themselves. Like that's why me and my team like exist and do this. So N8N is one tool. If you want to use that, go and try it out. There are tons of videos, tons of tutorials. It's popping off. Like AI automation is absolutely like the number one trend right now, especially if you're running a business, whether that's freelancing, whether that's you know an actual B2B business, direct to consumer like ecom brand, B2C, uh, whatever it is, right? You're running a service dealing with Christmas light setup. Like you can automate so much. So N8N is a very useful thing. It takes a long time to learn, but that's what agencies are for. And while I understand not another agency, I think this is like AI agencies and people who know how to automate like business, certain aspects of business are very valuable right now. I'm not saying this to like, tout my own horn. It's just when businesses need something automated and that can help reduce costs significantly, like the ad creation part for creatives, it's very valuable. So feel free. Again, is ARCADS. This is what I would suggest to definitely try out firsthand. HeyGen, if you want to try something else out, and then N8N if you want to more or less learn about AI and try to automate a bunch of different stuff. But you know, it's a very technical thing. Now, if you don't want to, again, if you don't want to take the time to, ARCADS does take some time to learn and create. You have to have the perfect avatar. You have to find the ICP. You have to find the perfect script. You have to make sure that script is like authentic and engaging. And there might be some B roll that you have to put in. It's still not perfect. And, a lot of people will have different needs that they want in their videos. So if you don't have the time to do that, you can check down below in the description. Me and my team do this for brands that want to scale but don't have the time to learn AI. So it's just an upfront deliverable. It's a very simple process. And I would, again, just highly suggest you yourself to check out ARCADS, HeyGen, N8N, get comfortable, try these out. And if it's something that you want the result from, but you just don't want to do the work, then that's what our like done for you service is about. So I hope you have a great rest of the day, and I hope you get on the AI hype train because it is not stopping.